Greetings, welcome to Middle Tennessee. You just tuned in to Famo Garage, and this is for the weekend work. Welcome back, Warriors. We are going to be doing more work on the 2018 Kia Forte. Sorry about that. We'll be working more on the Kia Forte. What we're going to be doing now, what I'm actually doing right now, I just checked one of the VVTs, Vanos solenoids, and it's in good condition. There's no metal flakes or anything like that on it. This is the front one. I'm going to check the rear one. This vehicle is having a little issue, and we've looked at a couple of things already. We've changed the camshaft position sensors. There's one that we've changed, and the other one is right there. Okay. Those have been changed. The crankshaft position sensor has been changed by the owner. So what we're going to be doing is, as you can see, I've taken out the Vanos already. That's the front one, and it's fine. There's no particles. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for metal shavings. I am going to go after the rear one, which is right here. I'm going to take that out and check it. And if there is no problem, then we will proceed with the next step. And the next step will be taking off the valve cover, removing the coils and just about everything on top, so we can go ahead and check the timing chain and seeing if the phasers are in good condition. If the phasers are in good condition, then it's just the timing chain. If the phasers are not in good condition, then we have to change the phasers also. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about running into a problem with the phaser pin coming out and sticking to the camshaft, and then we'd have to change that. So hopefully this runs smoothly, and we're just gonna chug along. All right, let's ride. Okay, we've got the rear one out, and it is exactly the same. No metal flakes, which is great. I mean, none. As you can see, none. Or can you? But yeah. All right, we'll get this back in. Okay, so we've checked both Vanuses, and there's no real problem with that. Next thing we're gonna do is gonna check the compression. We're gonna check each cylinder for compression to make sure it's holding. Because if it's not holding, then you have a leak in your valves or your piston rings. So we'll do that, and then after that, I believe we'll be at the point of saying, okay, we're going to go ahead and do the timing chain. All right, so I'm going to take the ignition coils out, and we'll go from there. I'll get you set up. Let's go. Okay. Real simple. Come to your clips. You can use your fingernail. Pop in here. And you'll hear it pop up. Okay. Yeah. Once you pop this up, you can easily just go ahead and push it down. Give a wiggle, and it comes right off. All right. I've already done these already. As you can see, they're already loose. I just wanted to show you that one right there. Coils are just that simple. All right, just that simple. All right, I'm gonna take them all out, and then I'll start the compression. All right, got all the coils out, and just set them up exactly the same way that we go in, so there's no mistaking it. Okay. kind of stiff. Give me a second, I don't like that. All right, as you saw, it was kind of hard to come out with this one, so I use that one. And this is what we got. All right, come on, focus. There we are. As you can see, it's not oil filled or anything like that, but yeah, it's down. So let's check the others. Okay, we went ahead and started with the number 4, since that was the first one we took out. Right now it's at about 145, and I started a 5-minute timer, so I'm gonna let that go for 5 minutes and see if it moves, and then I'll go to 3, 2, and 1, and we'll mark them down and see if there's any differences, seeing if anything seeps, and then we'll do it again. We'll do it twice. All right, second time we're gonna do it for 10 minutes. We're gonna make sure that everything is sealed. There's no problem with the valve stems, seals. That way we don't have to worry about taking the head off and sending the head off. All right, so I'll get back when all that's done. All right, so what you're gonna need to get access to your timing chain is you're gonna need a 10 for all of your bolts on the top. You're going to need a 12 for the majority of your timing cover bolts. You are going to need a 17 for these 4 mounting bolts, and a 14 for this one, that one, and that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually take out a step. We're not going to take this one off. We'll take those 3 and these 3 and take this whole unit off as one. I'll save us a little bit of time because you can always move the engine when you need to put it back in. All right, as we can see, we are still at 145. Good deal. All right, after I actually let it stay for 10 minutes, went and got myself something to eat. Ha ha! So, 145. Let's go to the next one. Be that hard to come out. It's still not. Yeah, that's this should not be that hard to come out of there. Let's take a look at this one. It's about the same. Goodness, come out. There you go. It's about the same. Not oil filled. They just really need to be changed. All right. Let's clear this. Better if I take it off in here. This thing was a great investment. All right, that was a 0. Let's crank the engine. Let's pull this out of the way. Make sure nothing falls. Okay. Okay. That one went up to 100. Whoa, what do we got here? About 160. Yeah, about 160. All right, we're gonna start the timer. All right, while that's doing that, we're gonna take this one out. Not bad. We definitely want to put some anti-seize on here because it seems like they got a little moisture in there and binding as they come out. Okay, our number 3. Well, our number 2 actually. Let's get our number 1 out. Yeah. Just need to be changed. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Now, looking at these plugs. This is our number 4. 3, 2, 1. Now, just getting a good look. They're not that bad. Not that bad. But we're definitely going to need to change them. Alright. So, let's do something else. Alright, so while we're waiting, I'm going to be disconnecting a couple of things. Like we need to go ahead and get these taken off. And this one back here. Alright. That's your whole harness. That's going to be out of the way. Let's see if I can pinch these. Oh, no. So, let's get that. And this. Okay. You're getting these out. Like I said, you're going to be taking all of this stuff. You're going to leave these in. You're going to leave those sensors in. Alright? You're definitely going to take this out. What else can we do while we're waiting? Oh yeah, needing those pliers. And we're gonna go in here like so. Pinch these. That'll close that. Let's see if I can set you down. Can you see it? You can barely see it. Alright. When you get in here like so, you're going to pinch both sides. And there you go. Alright. Pop this up out of here. We'll take these loose. No. Pop that up. Pop that up. Pop that up. Pull it. Okay. Same thing back here. Pop that, pull. Now, this whole harness is pretty much out of the way now. You gotta get your alternator. That plug is tip on the side there. Pull. Alright. Same thing under here. To get this harness off here. Let me get you down here a second. This right here is the same thing we just did over here with the screwdriver thing here. So I'm gonna have to do it without you being there. So I'll get back. I can't even sit you anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess you can sit there. Let's see if I can do it when you're watching. Push that side. Oh, I was doing it the wrong way. Oh, that's not smart. At the top. There you go. All right. And then there's one more right there. And just like the other ones, you come in on the side, right here. You pinch that one. And you kind of need both my hands to do that. Let's see. I do that, and then do this side. Can I pull it up? There you go. All right. One harness out of your way. Focus, please. One harness out of your way. Now I'm gonna leave the injectors. Come on, focus. I'm gonna leave all the injector connections. I don't need to undo those. Okay? I don't know what is going on. I can't. Things not focusing. Okay. So we've got all of that stuff off. We're gonna need to. We're gonna take this off also. That's the camshaft actuator. We're gonna take this off also. We're almost at a time to check our cylinder for compression in a second. So, okay, checking in. Still at 160. All right, let's release this. Go to the next one. I'm gonna recheck number 4 if this one is coming up high also. Maybe I didn't turn it enough. All right. Okay, so that's probably like 5 to 10 seconds. And that one is at 175. All right, it's 175. Let's set the timer. Okay, checking in. Still at 170. Okay, nope, I'm sorry. 175. Okay. Well, that's holding so far. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, they've been going up by 15. So that one was in 75, so this should be 190. If that is the case, then I am going to just leave it at that. Okay, let's check it out. I think the battery's getting low on this vehicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, look at there. 180. 184, I guess. 185. We'll just run it at 185. All right, that's 185. Now let's set the time. Okay, let's check in. Well, that's no bueno. It's actually under 180 right now. And we tagged it at just about 185. Okay, now we got all that taken care of. They're all holding pretty much within the acceptable, I would say. We're gonna take the valve cover off and check phasers, and all the things that I'm doing right now are things that you would normally do if you were going to do a timing chain. Anyway, so I'm just passing this on step by step so it can be, maybe something else was the problem, but step by step. So let's go ahead and get this valve cover off. All right. We've got parts in, and we're going to start taking this front timing chain cover off, this 18 Kia Forte. We are going to be alternating from top to bottom in a way to conserve for time. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. But that is pretty much the goal. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. And let's see how this plays out. All right. So we're going to be detaching a couple of things. We've already taken the valve cover off, and we've checked the Vanoses front and rear. There's no metal flakes in it or anything like that. That was just a slight concern, but we will be changing the phasers. Chain, we're gonna have to change the water pump gasket because we're gonna have to take that off to get the cover off, and the front seal. We're doing all that in this job, and yeah, pretty much that. I'm gonna take the alternator off also, and we'll be doing a couple of things that are what I consider to be shortcuts, but saves you just a little bit more time depending on if you're doing this by yourself or if you got help. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay, some of the stuff under the vehicle. is going to be this main cover right here. Some you would leave it on. The reason we're going to take ours off because we're going to have to take the water pump off, and antifreeze is going to go everywhere. So we want to try to collect as much as we can instead of it sitting in here. All right. Now these bolts are going to be here, there. That's a 10 there. You got these, and you know all the spots all the way around, and back up here. There's going to be clips on those sides. Right. Alright, so you get those clips, and then everything else is bolts. And then after that, you're going to get this cover right here. And then there's the bolt right there, and it's another one right there. Alright, and then you will be able to access the harmonic balancer and all of the other things that we are going to take off on this lovely ordeal. Let's have fun. Okay, so we've got the covers off, the bottom, and the one that goes right across here. I've already got this set at top dead. You can barely see the notch, but it's right about there. I'm gonna go up top and show you. We got all this access. We'll start taking the belt off and things like that in a few seconds. All right. So, unfortunately, we were trying to see if we could see how far off the timing is. None of the marks match up at all. None of them. Which just guarantees that we needed to put the belt on. So I had to put in a long magnet here. Let the magnet part touch the cylinder. Turn it a couple of revolutions. Watch it go up to its highest point. Drop down. Come back down and goes back up. That's where you stop. That's top dead. All right. So, but we do have the notch down there. As you can see, that little white mark right there is the actual notch in the pulley. And you can see it's at the 0. All right. So, all right. I'm gonna get you set up, and then we're gonna get into some more stuff. Okay. What we're gonna do now is start taking a couple things off. Start up top, all right? I've already supported the engine. I'm gonna take off this set of motor mounts right here, this engine strap, and the hoard. All right. First things first, we're gonna take this bad boy out. This one and this one, they're 10s. So good rule of thumb, always put them back where you got them. Back in here. And again, put them back, put them back. Alright. Now we're going to take the motor mount out so then we can get in here, get the belt out, take the water pump pulley off, a couple things like that. All right. So let's get the heavy juice. Let's do these first. Okay, that's that. And these are 14s. Correct. Still need that 17. I just want to loosen this one. Don't want to take it off. I just want to loosen it. That way, when I put it back on, it has some movement. And then you can take the whole thing out one piece. Now, as I said before, when we put them back in, it just makes sense. Alright. Okay. Next, we're gonna get, I believe, a 17 for the tensioner. And that is exactly what it is. Kind of loose, but I don't have a 16. So this is what's going to work. But first, we want to loosen these down here. So let me reposition you. You want to try to do this with the belt on. You get better results. So this one's not doing that. It moved the engine. Didn't want that to happen, but it did. It's okay. Yeah, if I just hold the pulley, it wouldn't move. Alright, now I gotta get that bottom one. It does help to have a ratchet wrench or a speed wrench. Old trick, cross one end with the other. Now you got a breaker bar or a pry bar, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that's on there pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a different angle on this. There you go. Do it slowly and make sure your arms and things are out of the way so nothing or nobody gets caught in a position to be hurt. Alright. Like engine is supported by the jack. Okay. So we've got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get the belt out. Alright, let's leave that right there because we'll come back to it. Now we're going to be working on this Torx bolt right here. We got to get that off because we got to get the, we have to get the tensioner bolt off here. We have to get that off. So let me get that Torx. I'll be right back. That's a Torx 50. I'm going to use that in the breaker bar. Alright, let's see if this will give on the first one, which would be lovely. Alright, make sure you get good tight hold on it in. I don't know if that broke or if it broke. I'll see in a second. We're gonna try again. I think we broke it though. I mean, like, we broke it loose. Yeah, and we did. Good show. Everything's working so far, so good. Some power on it. And then you got one right behind it, right there. We're gonna get that one. 14 is our guy. Okay. And there we go. That'll do it. Like a sore loser. I am trying to turn the direction of this because it's too far in this direction. So just so I can get that off. Yeah, sometimes a little too far, you get happy. Let's find an easy way to get this off. Let's try taking the bolt out first. Take the bolt out. Once you take the bolt out, you can swivel it backwards and it will come out. So there's that. What else we gotta take off? Oh, let's get the belt out of the way now. Let's take a look at the belt. That's not bad. Yep. Not bad at all. All right. Now, we're going to tackle something else. We're going to go for the alternators. We're going to get this bolt off. We already disconnected it earlier. We're going to get this bolt off. And then it's a bolt over here that we're going to get off. That one right there. And then we're going to loosen this one that goes through. See, right in there, that's a through bolt that goes right through there. We're going to loosen it up. Here's a loosening bolt, and there's a like a peg bolt behind here that kind of holds it in place. We'll loosen it up, and then we'll be able to slide it out. So, loosen, disconnect, and take out. All right, that's what we're going to do. Nope, that there, that's that one, and not sure, probably 14. Yep. And 12 it is. That off, bolt back, nut back rather. Alright. Now we go for this one. And that one is the 14. Alright, just enough to loosen it. Let's get this light out of the way. Now, you may have a little resistance like so. By tapping here, the light's in the way. I can't really do what I want to do and hit it, but I'm doing that. It's a sleeve in here. It's a sleeve right there that this bolts into, and as you can see it, see if I can get you a little bit closer. You see it, it's right there. All right, it'll catch on this part right here, and it won't let it out. So sometimes you can hit on this screw right here, the bolt, and it'll push it back that way. So that's what I was trying to do right there. All right, let's see if I loosened it enough to even get it out. Woo! Like butter. Excuse me. Stuff out of our way. and we can do this a little better. The 14 that I just took out from here is for your engine, or at least when you're going to pull the engine up. Right now, we will be putting it back, but right now it's just going to be in our way. All right, so there's a 14, and here's a 14. So we're just going to, all the 14s that we can get right now, that's what we're going to do. But we're not taking them all the way out. All right, we're just taking them partially out. We got the one that was the actual holder for the these two right here. You can't see them, but the ones that were holding the tensioner. Got one of those already when I got the tensioner. And I'll get this one right now. The reason I'm having you leave them in is this way you can know where they are when you need them. Yeah, this one here, and this one, and the one I took out for the tensioner. Those are the ones up top. Yep, those are all the 14s up top. Now I'm gonna go for all of the 12s. Like this one. The water pumps, we'll be getting those pretty soon. I'm gonna just get everything else out of the way. Some of these are in here pretty tight. I don't know why this one's so hard. I don't understand. This shouldn't be this hard. I don't like the way that's moving. Yeah, that's not good. That should not do that. Oh, man. We'll come back to that. That's no fun. Let's get these back here. Come down here. Sorry. Got all of these that are close. So now we get close. We get close. Okay. So almost all of them are loose. Forget the ones in the middle. I think that's a 10. Huh. Yep. Is there anything under here? No. It's there. And what's in there? And what's in there? Let's see. Oh, no. It's a 14. We'll just get this out of the way right here. We need an extension. I brought one over. Okay. Okay, I had my break, and I came back and I thought I was recording, and I wasn't. So let me catch you up. I got all the bolts out, all the way around, top and bottom. Harmonic balancer is off. As you can see, it kind of dangling there. Air compressor is off. Water pump's off. Got all of that stuff off. And everything is just about ready to come out. All right, so I'm gonna pull this out right now. Now, it's a bunch of finagling you're gonna have to do. Ouch, 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 ouch. But once you get it past that notch on the bottom, it'll come right out. Alrighty. So, lay that down a little bit. Alright, these O-rings, this one and this one, I'm hoping is in the kit that I bought. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I got it at top dead center already. So I'll be replacing this guide, that tensioner, and these phasers. Yeah, so that's it for now.